Welcome back to another video. So if you consider to learn CATIA V5, I also recommend that you should check this video. So is it worth to learn CATIA V5 in 2024? I will put a link in the video description. But let's see what are the salaries for CATIA V5 in US. So I will use Bard for this. What are the salaries for CATIA V5 users in US? And as we see, we have the average salary in United States for CATIA V5. This is based on Glassdoor and also Indeed. So those are two platforms that analyze salaries. And as we can see, the entry level will be positioned somewhere for this amount. And we also have an average salary for experienced user over here. But as we can see, mainly for senior users, the average salary will be around 100,000 per year. So this depends also on the industries. As we can see, CATIA V5 is used in the aerospace and the automotive mainly. And as we can see, we also have a breakdown depending on the industry. And we have the highest salaries will be linked to the aerospace. And if you also check my videos regarding CATIA V5, or if you're gonna do some documentation regarding this, you're gonna see that mainly CATIA V5 was first, let's say, intended for aerospace. And as we can see, we also have the automotive industry afterwards, manufacturing, medical devices, and general consumer products over here. And let's compare CATIA V5 with SolidWorks. So I will use the same input over here, but I will just change CATIA V5 with SolidWorks. And let's take a look at the breakdown for the SolidWorks salary. As you can see, Bard extracted this data from various sources. So we have Glassdoor, Indeed, just like before for CATIA, but we also have salary.com over here. And as we can see, for 10 years of experience in SolidWorks, we see that the average salary will be lower than for CATIA. So as you can see over here, there's quite a gap between those two. So, like we saw previously, there are some differences. So let's take a look. Why are CATIA V5 salaries higher than SolidWorks? So mainly for the users that make use of this. And as you can see, there are several reasons for this. First of all is regarding the specialized functionality. And I have to agree that CATIA is more powerful and more versatile. This is one of the reasons why the software is also more expensive. As we can see, especially for advanced surface design or mold tools, CATIA offers a lot more functionality regarding this. As you can see, CATIA is also targeted for specific fields. As we see, we have the aerospace, automotive, and also shipbuilding. While SolidWorks is mostly used for smaller SMEs in, let's say, much more simpler parts and assemblies. We also see that the learning curve for CATIA V5 is more complex, and I have to agree with that because there are so many workbench features that are spread throughout various workbenches, and it's quite harder to grasp all of those compared to SolidWorks, which is much more linear. So you have, let's say, part design, afterwards maybe surface, mold tools, sheet metal, and so on. So there are only few workbenches, if we can call those workbenches, because they are just, let's say, some tabs. And as you can see, also the certification for CATIA is more rigorous than for SolidWorks. Therefore, CATIA V5 users are mostly, let's say, most valuable to employees. So this is a reason why you should consider to learn CATIA V5 in 2024. I also highly recommend that you are going to learn Solders as well, because Solders has a much more easier learning curve, and the two software are quite similar. So mainly, this is a general overview of all computer-aided design softwares. They are mostly based on sketches that are usually positioned on planes, and afterwards you're going to apply various features. So this is for the, let's say, elementary part design. As we can see, for CATIA V5 the complexity will be higher, and also the learning curve is quite steep. Okay, so I'm really curious, what is your experience regarding this? So are you mostly using CATIA V5, or do you also work with other CAD softwares? And also, what is, let's say, the average salaries in the US for this? Because I want to address this on various videos for various regions. Okay, so thanks for watching. See you in the next video.